with leaving inside. That laser is finally easy.
It comes with an HD camera for easier alignment, so the camera is pretty accurate. They can achieve up to 1 millimeter or even less. After the software is installed, you can see there are tons of ready-to-use projects.
I'm so happy with it.
I am so impressed with the quality of the engraving.
What we got so far?
And I really love the way that it turned out.
They are billing this as a magic box.
That is pretty darn cool.
Hello everyone, it's me Ria from WeCreat, and welcome back to our live stream. Have you guys missing me? And here standing next to me is Doris. She's responsible for marketing at WeCreat. Welcome back, Doris.
Yeah, thank you, Ria. Hello everyone on YouTube and Facebook. I'm very happy to see you again.
So in today's live stream, we will talk about acrylic engraving. Actually, we've been asked about it before, but so to prepare for today's live stream, we got some samples to test. So today we'll be sharing our experiences with acrylic engraving to you guys. And however, I know that many of you guys have even more experienced than us when it comes to lasers.
Yeah, so if anyone has good tips, feel free to share them in the chat box. Thanks again and to join our stream.
Yes. And to get ready for today's show, we bought like over 90 colors of acrylic to
so
test.
Many.
Yeah, according to our past experience, we found that the color of the acrylic matters a lot when it comes to, and it could really affect the results. So even if the same shade of the red or green, but it actually make a big difference in the results. So we're also thinking about finding more acrylic materials nice for engraving, and yeah, I think one day maybe we can provide it to you guys.
Yeah, we really hope to.
Yeah.
So we believe that would save your time doing all the material testings and searching.
Yeah. Time and money. You're gonna look for that.
Maybe we can show some examples to our live stream audience.
3 or 4.
Yeah,
I guess some of them.
So you can see that there are different kinds of the grain acrylic.
Yeah, we're using the 40 watt to test it, but even this, I think I would call them green, all green. If I'm going to buy green acrylic, but actually they have different results.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some of the some kinds of the grain has different levels of the textures. So I can imagine what kind of designs it could be using this color. But some of them looks not so great. Maybe we haven't found the best settings for it. Maybe this.
No, this is a material testing.
I know. Yeah. What I want to say is maybe we haven't found a great testing, or maybe this color is not suitable for engraving.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, you can find the choice that you like. So
I think this one is pretty good.
Our goal is to make engraving acrylic less of a headache for everyone, and just to let you to enjoy the fun of laser engraving.
Yes, and let's start our first project. We'll be using these 3 machines separately, and the first one will be a 2 watt acrylic engraving. So let's just start.
That's going to do it.
Yeah. So when it talks to acrylic engraving, I'll just use this one.
You want to choose the?
We'll be using a green acrylic, a red acrylic, and also a transparent acrylic for engraving for today's live show.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, we'll be using the green one.
Let me
2 watt engraving.
pull the paper off for you.
Yeah, you have to tear off the paper. That's why I'm going to show you guys. And don't touch the surface, because your fingerprints could leave a mark on it.
So take care of it.
Yeah.
To keep it clean.
Yeah.
I will just put it here.
Let me connect it. But before that, you see acrylic surface are reflective. So we have to turn off the autofocus function. So you have to measure the thickness and just input the thickness manually. Let's see.
So you just to do
2.6
to turn off the autofocus,
Yeah.
but not the camera.
Not the camera.
And you just to do it. You just need to do it for
Yeah.
reflective
Yeah.
acrylic, but no need to take it on non-reflective acrylic, right?
Yes. Just put it inside. Let me show you the MakeIt App. Some of you are new to our machine or laser area. Let me show you some one by one, the tips and tricks. So I just measured the thickness is 2.7 here. Just come to the settings. It's just at the left top corner and you'll be seeing the autofocusing. You just turn it off and that's all. And the material thickness I just measured is 2.7 and that's all. And input something like, for example, what do you want to input? A text or a image?
Maybe just brand name.
Oh, just a brand name, okay?
Yeah.
Let's just input WeCreat.
Some of our customers may need to put them logo.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
This is a great, nice choice. Let's just get this version.
Yeah, I like this. I like this.
Okay.
font.
So
Looks great.
now the power setting for this one, we've tested 100 of the power and 10 for the speed. Just input here. We're just showing you guys, so we don't want to make it too big.
Yeah. You can make name tags or maybe just put your brand on different surfaces
Yeah.
like packages.
Okay, you can always unplug it and just come to the next projects. For example, if you're having a small business, like you're looking for inspirations, or you're just coming to another project, yeah, you can always unplug and just go straight to the next one.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to use. And we just turn off the autofocus, but not the camera, so you can still see where you can put your pattern. It's quite simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also you can use the frame function. Oh, I forgot to show you guys, but I'll show you guys the next one. You can use the frame function if you already cut out a small piece of the acrylic and you want to engrave on top of it. You can use the framing function to see where you want to put it.
Oh.
It's really easy, right?
Of course.
So the next projects, we just start our projects and then we introduce the tips and tricks.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's the next project
The
you
next
want
one
to?
is the red acrylic here. Remember, don't touch the surface, and we have to put it in.
So you're going to use the 20
20-watt laser for engraving, but before that, use the caliper to measure the thickness.
since it's reflective.
3 point, let's see, 3, 2.9.
Oh, it's much thicker this time. Or maybe another
2.9. Okay,
Okay.
it's 2.9. Okay, and now I have to plug it in. I'll show you the framing feature this time. And when you are plugging the next machine, you can always cancel the mission and it won't work. So after you send out the machine will work itself. Oh, it works perfectly. So we just start a new canvas here and refresh the background. Since we already turned off the autofocus, so just input the material thickness is 2.9 here. And the pattern here, let's just see. Okay, we'll just have something like a butterfly.
Okay.
Okay, a butterfly will be nice. Well, there's so many of them. Let's just go this one.
Okay.
And since it's so dark, you can barely can tell the difference between the pattern and the background. You can click here to change the color of the SVG file you have. And input the power setting here. Hold on. Okay, the power setting is 100. And the speed is 450. And you can just go and just start. It's quite simple. And click framing. You can see inside of the machine, it's framing along the edge.
The edge of the pattern.
Yes. And let's just send it. It's so easy, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. If you're new here, I really have to say it's really a easy job to start laser on acrylic. And next one will be using
40 watt.
Yeah, 40 watt for
Yeah.
transparent acrylic engraving. But before that, I'm going to show you
I
something.
like the result of 40 watts on transparent acrylic.
Yeah, we didn't expect that a dial laser can engrave on
Yeah.
transparent acrylic. Well, this is just something surprisingly, and it works pretty good. You can check I don't know if you guys can see the details here, the small lines. I try to cut it, but actually I didn't use this enough power. The power setting should be within one power setting for 100, speed should be within 10, so it can cut off. So I cut off another piece, it could cut off. But this one, I didn't use the same correct power setting. But you can definitely cut with it too.
When I see the result like this, I can imagine a lot of designs and scenarios we can use it. So maybe baby showers, or maybe wedding.
Weddings, yeah.
Weddings.
The name signs.
Yeah, people like to use acrylic on baby showers or weddings. So you have even more choices to make your design to be fantastic.
And actually, I made a package, my luggage tag last time. I think it works pretty good. Like if I can make with acrylic too.
Yes.
A package tag or any tag.
Besides metal, and you can also choose acrylic to do it.
Yes. And
So let's try to do.
Yeah, let me show you the method of transparent engraving. This secret actually is
You really very good at it.
Yeah, you have to put a piece of metal, a black metal board underneath the material. This is a secret. Nothing else. We've tried. We watched the tutorials on the website. There are some other materials that you can use, such as cardboard or just a piece of wood underneath. But I tried everything and even paper. But the best result still is the metal. So I choose this black coated aluminum board.
Yeah.
I tried a piece of wood, but the wood can burn and leave a mark on the acrylic. So I don't like the effect.
I heard from you before that some people may use wood, but as I can see that the texture and the surface of the wood is not so flat as metal is, and the metal is even safer, a safer choice than wood, right?
Yeah. So the black one, I also tried stainless steel too, and also other metals, but it's not black. But still, I think black works perfect for vision. At least this is my experience. So I recommend you use a piece of a black board underneath. So what you have to do is just put your acrylic on top, and when you are input the material thickness, forget about this. Just input the material thickness of your board, and that's all. So just don't count this in the material thickness, and this is all you have to do.
You can.
So this is 1.3.
1.3. Okay.
1.2, or you can just input 1 or 1.2, like both are okay. And just like this, put it inside. So when it comes to like gloss engraving or ceramic engraving, you still need to put a layer of laser marking paper or like a layer of paint on the surface. But with that, you don't need to. Just put it on top. Put it on top of a piece of
Just secret is
metal.
always so easy when you find it.
Yeah. And so we already plugged out, right? So you can cancel the mission here and plug in 40 watt. Now we're gonna change for another pattern. Which one should we do? Let's say another butterfly or something else.
Something else.
Okay.
Let's do something different.
It's a moth and anything else. Let's see.
Or maybe some other pattern.
Some other pattern like the animal, the zebra here. Zebra?
Okay.
Let's just choose this zebra. And change the color so you can see it here. Did I say that you have to put material thickness just to the blackboard, right?
Yeah.
So it was 1.2.
You
Yeah.
already put it on the acrylic area, right?
Yes, and
It's not so easy to find, but you can still find it.
Oh, you have to select all. Yeah, this is right.
You want to make a big one.
I want to make a big one. And now we're going to put in the power settings. 100 for the power, speed for 450. Hold on, let me check. Okay. So when it talks about acrylic engraving, you can always make the line density like bigger for like 130 to 50. That would works pretty good. And that's all. And no matter what the color of your pattern is, it will still it doesn't affect the background. It's just to help you to show the difference. You can tell the difference between the pattern and the dark background. So don't worry about that. And let's just start. Yeah. Let's see if it works pretty good. Okay, works pretty good. Did I put the pattern on top too much?
Oh, it's really quick. It's really quick to do it.
Yeah. So, for example, let me show you another feature here. Just unplug it. For example, this power setting, I like it and I think it works pretty good. Or the material testing I did before. You can always take a picture of that and here. Go back to the material and click add. You can input the name of the material and the material thickness and the different
For example, like
functions.
this, like
This is engraving, yeah.
yeah, acrylic, and the
can-
color of it.
Your customization.
Then you can take a
Take a
Photoshop.
picture, yeah. Take a picture of this and then you can
Yeah.
see. Maybe you want a gradient effect. Maybe you want different, like 2 power settings. You want to save.
Yes.
You can just upload the picture. This is
So-
really important because really convenient and easy. If you are a small business owner, you are
Yeah.
handling a variety of materials for a day. Like you don't have to like memorize for that.
I think that's really very great for not just even hobbyists and also the business owners.
Yes, now for hobbyists, like we'll be using different materials and a lot of testing.
Yes.
And this is a easy way for you to just click and use. You don't
I
have
really
a
like
file.
that. I really like that feature.
Yeah, you don't have to just add another file to memorize everything here. And we added, this is a new feature because we usually, before that, it didn't allow you upload a picture. But then, according to our designers, we think this is a great way. And we keep improving and keep making these products and softwares more easy to use and better. Yeah.
As you said, that the different acrylic may have different test result.
Yeah.
So even we provide a lot of preset parameters for you, but you may have to test the result that for the materials that you can buy for yourself.
Yeah. Because
So-
these, I would say, if I'm going to the store, these are all green to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the results like different. Yeah, I want different results. Like I like this one better. Yeah, I like this one better, definitely.
So just try to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So for this, you don't really need to score the internet for tutorials and videos. In our live stream, we will share engraving tips and results live, no cut, just pure creation. If we can do it, so definitely so can you.
Yes, and then if you happen to have a vision by your hand, just put in the same power setting and operation as I do. You can try right away after the live stream too.
Yeah.
And I really spent a lot of time searching for tutorials. I tried a lot of methods and techniques, and I found online, but some worked, and some didn't. So, and the different machines have different power levels. So I hope this video is worth your time if you happen to have one or you're thinking about getting one.
Yeah, if you think it's really helpful for you, we're going to do more how-to videos and to show the tips and tutorials for you guys. And you can leave your feedback for us, and we're going to do it in the future.
And there are some experiences that we like to share during our tests.
Yeah.
Number one, when it comes to engraving the vectors and bitmaps, if there any difference, actually, no. You can engrave both photos or vectors on the acrylic. These two are photo engraving. This one, we turn the photo to the sketching version, and this one just the normal version. But according to the different material, because some acrylic, as you can see, they have a gradient effect. They have the dark shade and lighter shade, but some acrylic, whatever you do, they just have the same shade.
Yeah.
So that would affect the final results. You can you can create a gradient effect or not. So, but for safe concern, like if you want to have a better successful rate, I recommend you to turn the photo to a sketching version.
So choose the right materials for either photos or
Yes.
yeah.
And this is a 2-watt engraving. Wow, I think this is a really amazing. As you can see, it's really like a photo.
It has really intricate and fine
Yeah, I showed you guys last time, but
engraving result.
this is really nice. So you can see the black acrylic can give you the gradient effect.
So
The dark and the light.
the dark and the light and the different levels of the shade could show a very great.
Yes. And also we
Textures
use
like
the algorithm for gray, so that's why it's so nice. And so second experience, let me show you some materials that we tested, some colors we think is pretty nice, and maybe you can get some close color to that. For example, green. Green is the color that it works pretty good. And other than that, let's say orange. Orange works pretty good.
Yeah.
Orange is pretty good.
And there's another orange you have showed before.
Yeah, this is another orange. I would say they are both orange here and something like that. They're just so many.
The orange color also have different level of the shade. So you may make very intricate graphics
Yeah,
engraving.
this is orange too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this orange too.
Orange seems very, very great for engraving.
So whatever color you buy, if it's orange or green, I think you can just try different shades of the orange or green. And reds works great too. And gray too. We worked on gray materials and
the gray is really, sorry.
Yeah.
The gray is really good.
yeah, the gray one.
And I think the dark red works well
Yeah, dark
than
red
the
is-
pure red, right?
Yeah. And the brown, actually, the brown or the chocolate color, actually, that works great. Let me find it.
This one?
The like a maroon color. Oh, this one, like a maroon color, like the chocolate color. This
So
works
if you
great
have
too.
more, the dark the red is, the brown is another kind of
Yes.
dark red.
Yeah, the better contrast. And the black, we don't need to say that.
And
black
the shade
works best.
levels could be very clear.
Yeah, and the pink here, it works too. But you have to choose the correct power settings too.
But not so clear.
And the edges and the yellow one works great too. And I think this is the lemon. Yeah, there are two yellow works great too. Yeah, I think this one's done. Let me get it out.
Okay.
Ooh, sorry. Wow.
The 41
I
looks
just make them smaller.
either good. Looks good either.
This is a red acrylic engraving.
21, right?
21. It's pretty nice, as you can see. It doesn't melt, and the edges is pretty clean and pretty nice, and the contrast is really good.
It's still very intricate. The tail of the small wings
Yes.
looks very clear.
I mean, love
of the
this
edges.
acrylic engraving right now. I think the results coming really nice.
Not so bad.
Yeah, and so different colors of the engraving. Like, what can we use? Like, for example, if I like organizing, like, or some of you may enjoy, like, you can put different labels for different colors of the acrylic engraved and use for customization for the organizing, or for make something for my kit, like for a tag. This is a name tag, or some outdoor clothing tag, or
Or
something
maybe
like that.
organizing box.
Yes, and
tag for it.
And for the photo engraving on acrylic, you can just maybe like personalize the gift, or some different occasions or parties or clubs that you're going to the activities you're going to hold. I think acrylic really have a great variety of uses, like name tags, right?
Yes. So what's the differences between the infrared laser and also
infrared laser.
the anti laser
Yeah, this is the
to help
difference.
our audience to
The
choose?
difference between the 2-watt infrared laser and the 20-watt, 40-watt. This is the best example for you to say. This one, I don't think the 20-watt or 40-watt can do this subtle engraving like a 2-watt. This is so amazing. And 20-watt and 40-watt, they engrave like something like these, but they can engrave nice details, but not smooth like this one, because they work different functions. So their functionality are different. So, well, according to, or if you are going to engrave something really small,
if you need to do some smaller, intricate design, so you better to choose the 2-watt infrared laser model, right?
Sure.
But I want to do some bigger designs.
projects,
Yeah, or even transparent acrylic. Yeah, better to choose 20-watt and also the 40-watt dye laser.
Yeah. Even though we tested with, this is the result that I gave you, this only the 40 watts. Actually, a 40 watt can engrave like 20 watt can do the, actually, but they just have a different testing grade.
Yeah.
They can both work on the same acrylic too.
Yeah.
So this is a really, really nice one, I think.
Are there any huge differences between 20-watt and the 40-watt on acrylic engraving textures?
I would say power setting would be totally different.
Yeah.
But the textures, you'll be seeing like they don't have much of the differences on the textures. But
For
usually
acrylic.
the 40 watts cutting ability is usually stronger. But the engraving, I think their differences
Not so
are
much
good.
for acrylic,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But the 40-watt could do it quicker. Much quicker than 20
Yeah,
watt.
because they only need only small power to do or faster speed to do the same job.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, I'm not sure like if acrylic, if acrylic can be like ceramics. Like some of our users in the Facebook, they spray different paints on the ceramic and to do a gradient color to create a different like layer color effect. I don't know if we could spray paints on the acrylic to get that effect too. I don't know.
So if you are interested about it, you can try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, to make different colored for the different layers
Yeah.
of
And
coated.
we showed our, we talked about photo engraving in our last live stream, and I'm not sure if any of you just finished the assignment from that. And if you have done it, just don't forget to leave in the comment section and let me know.
Yeah. And I think that's a really good idea. We should try them later and to share the result with each other.
Yes.
And so when we are engrave acrylic, we also don't smell anything.
Yeah.
But it's important to have good ventilations because cutting and engraving plastic releases toxic particles.
Yes, and exactly. But even if you don't smell anything, it's better to wear a mask or have a proper ventilation too. So a fan or a air purifier is necessary.
Yeah, we use one here.
Yeah, we are using our booster fan here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that.
Yeah.
It can suck out the fumes and the gases really efficient. And our booster fan actually work on Amazon, has a surprisingly good review. So you guys can check that out. I'm not bragging myself, but even though it's a small accessory, it really improves the laser experience.
Safe experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, healthy experience.
Yeah.
So if you're using an open frame laser machine for acrylic, your workspace matters. I know many of our followers are hobbyists and home business owners. So Vision is a great choice. It has full enclosures with a built-in camera, so I don't have to run between the machines and my laptop. It's also very cost effective compared to similar products on the market.
Yeah, sure. And if you're a hobbyist like me, I wouldn't say I'm a beginner because since I'm getting more and more experienced on laser. And if you need any laser engraving tips or guidance or experiencing you want to share, don't forget to join our Facebook group. It's at WeCreat official group. And we'll have our Q&A session later at the end of the live stream. Yeah. And while we wait for this guy, wait for these two projects to be done, there are some other projects recently we want to share. Yeah, just some of them because there's still we want to share you with more of them, but we can't put on our table. This is the 40 watt laser engraving. This is a huge coin.
Yeah.
We showed you guys how to do a 3D engraving last time. So I think in our last live stream, so this is really nice one.
To talk about this, I think deep engraving is very popular in these days.
Yes.
And the 40 watt can do also deep engraving effect on wood like this.
Yes, and 40 watt can do like deeper engraving than 20 watt on the 3D engraving if you're interested. And this light, well, this is really fabulous. This will come to our live stream.
Take care of it.
Take care of it. This will be in our library too. Our resourceful library is also a very nice attraction for
I think our designers and us you also do a lot of great work in these days.
Yeah, it's really nice. This is a living hinge design that we use a 6 millimeters of the wood.
Yeah.
It's really thick, but it's really like a steady. It's not
Maybe
easy
change
to
the
break.
color light to yellow, make it more
Yeah, you can definitely choose another light bulb.
warming.
Yeah, we're just gonna put that down because I'm worried about getting it destroyed.
The
Okay.
zebra has been cooked already.
Wow. We finish at the same time. Well, this is really nice.
Yeah, this is nice.
And it didn't even leave a mark on it.
Yes.
Wow, this is amazing. This is the transparent engraving.
And the background is super clean.
Yeah.
It didn't leave any mark on it.
Yeah. Look at it. And the edges is pretty nice. So dial laser can work on transparent acrylic too. This is
Yeah.
something we are told that we can't.
Yeah.
Like this is like a marketing, on the market, where if you search on the website, you'll be seeing a lot of people discussing like, oh no, dial laser can work on acrylic, transparent acrylic. We thought that would be true, but we tried it. Surprisingly, it's pretty good.
So you have to test and you have to find a way, the
Yeah.
method to do it.
This is the tool for a engraving on WeCreat.
Okay.
Here.
I like the color even. It's a little bit dark.
Yeah, it's a little
But-
bit dark.
but-
Maybe
but
because
it-
I didn't choose the.
Yeah. But the textures looks really great.
The textures are really great, and depends on the effect and the only just your preference. You can just do a lot of testing beforehand. Like on the background, actually, is a 2-watt testing. It's just different. It feels like cooking. You know, you put different ingredients inside, and you never know what you're gonna get.
Yes. I think that the textures for the grain,
Yeah, kind of like this. One.
the green and this orange and the burning mark is a little bit silver,
Yeah,
like silver textures, right?
yeah, and
I really like it.
yeah, and I think these are all these projects you can search. Go to our resourceful library and just click and make your own. Okay, now I think it's time for our Q&A session. If you have any questions, let's just answer them. Hello. So now let's the Q&A session. Wow,
Yeah.
there's so many comments today. Let's welcome some new friends come to our live stream. Wow. Well, yeah, but
Before the QA session, I want to share with everyone. We have an exclusive coupon code for you supporters for 150 off.
yes.
Yeah.
So I think I should write that down, right?
The code is WeCreat Live 3. Just enter that to get 150 off of any bundle. It's limited to 10 only. Okay, Ria is write the code for you guys.
WeCreat Live 3. This is the code for today. So
10 limited.
oh, only 10.
Yes.
Wow. And what's the valid date?
The valid day is until June 25th, but it's first come, first served. So you ladies and gentlemen
Just
could act fast.
Yeah. And now let's start answer some questions. Okay, let's see. Welcome, Gamer Vision and Family Baker. And Joe Palila says hello, Doris.
We use the
Lisa,
Wi-Fi, but I see you always use the USB. The question is there a benefit to use the USB over the Wi-Fi? Yes, USB connection is more stable than Wi-Fi connection, and the transmitting speed is quicker when you are sending a task to the machine.
Yes, and especially if you are working on the file that is really really big. Wi-Fi, USB is more stable.
And
Let's see
next
some more
question from
questions.
Family Baker.
Okay, next one. Let's see. How about acrylic cutting?
Oh,
we're
sorry.
testing-
The Family
okay.
Baker's question first.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
The question is, if I forgot to tell MakeIt what material I'm using at the start of a project, how do I get back to that area to tell the software? You could click the gray area outside the canvas. You will have the option to select your material again.
Yes, you just unselect, just click anywhere like not your pattern, and you will see you can select your material. But if you already sent the task to the machine, you can just go back and cancel the task and choose the material and then send the task again. Okay, next question from Ray Charles. Can you add acrylic to the quick view settings? Yes, we are doing a lot of acrylic testing because and by different machines, and we're putting that in our list.
Yeah.
Like we're keep uploading actually.
So to be short, yes, we do.
Yes, and we have just begun making big progress on acrylic. Well, so please be patient. And next one, question from Design with Love. Can you do a comparison chart for a 2 watt, 20 watt, 40 watt?
Yeah, in fact, we already have one on our official website, but we'll try to improve it with nice projects maybe. So for this audience, you could go to the navigation bar and then to the Learn More page, WeCreat Vision Learn More page, and you can find a comparison chart.
Yes.
I hope it can help you.
Yes. Lisa, there's a question from Lisa. I think Lisa is a new to our community, right? And how about acrylic cutting? So in this live stream, we aim to engrave on acrylic. But usually during my test, I found that most of the acrylic, if you can engrave on it, you're almost likely to cut it. But talking about, I saw some people were asking about cutting transparent acrylic. You know, you see transparent acrylic, you can cut it through, but the edges are kind of like a melted.
Yeah.
So the results vary a lot. It depends on the quality of the acrylic and also the color. So I think it requires a lot of testing, and I'm not sure whether the acrylic you buy and I buy the same kind of the quality or the brand. It affects the results too. So, but you can still do some testing. If you're in, so that's some from Family Baker. There are different qualities of acrylic that we need to be aware of. Well, I'm not sure whether there is a standard of the quality on the market, so we should search that. And I'm not sure if there are any shop for laser-friendly acrylic. You better choose someone that's with a higher quality that is create less toxic particles during laser processing. Yeah, Joe, thank you. I can take autofocus before you take off paper. Yeah, but some acrylic I bought, they don't have this paper on it.
Okay, thank you, Joy.
Thank you. Anything else? Well, there's just so many of them. And let's see. Did you paint the black aluminum or buy it? You mean the black board? Yeah, I didn't paint it. This is the way how it comes. But actually, this is the same material as like our crumb tray. Actually, yeah. If you guys are interested, maybe I think that we can put it in our material list maybe for later.
Yeah,
we can provide to you guys. It's a really nice one because this black aluminum board can be for engraving, both with 3 machines.
Maybe we can share a small survey on our social media or Facebook group.
Yeah.
Let's see which one is the most popular, and we try to provide it.
And let's see. Where did you purchase the acrylic? Yeah, we're not living where you live, so actually it's totally like, I can't provide you this won't be useful information for you guys.
I can see acrylic is really very popular.
It's a really popular topic. And let's see, anything else?
And I should say, we got a voice. We got a voice about interest about acrylic.
Yes, and our phone service starts from May. So this is something that I want you to know. And what did you use on the black acrylic? I used 2 watt infrared laser on the acrylic engraving, the black one.
Yeah. So this one is engraved by the 2 watt
infrared laser. Yes, and also Patrick is also answering the questions. If some questions that we can't cover or we didn't see, and if let's see anything else. Well, there's so many. And oh, I see some comments. They say like we provide really a very informative. Yeah, thank you, Ray. Thanks for the compliment.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for your support. And let's see.
Maybe we can choose another 2 questions to answer.
Yes. Oh, I noticed you both are coughing a little. Is that because of acrylic? No, I cough because I had a runny nose. That's way before I test acrylic. That's because I had a cold. So
I have got my a little fever for about 2 weeks. So and we barely see.
We should be wearing masks,
Yeah.
but we didn't.
But they still ask me to be the live host today.
Yeah, because we shouldn't be wearing masks. That so you guys think maybe because the acrylic, but actually it's no acrylic.
And
you
thanks
wouldn't
for-
see, like you can hear the way we're
Yep,
speaking.
thanks for caring about.
Thanks for that.
about it.
Yeah, I have runny noses too. Where did you get the black aluminum from? Actually, I got it from our factory because I asked my boss William to make the same material like the crumb tray, and for us, I think that's a great material for engraving both the 3 machines. Yes, I think it's a great material, and maybe I'll ask William about it. Maybe we can provide it in our material list future.
Yes.
And anything else?
Let's see.
Yeah, I think this is
Facebook chat zone.
The zebra seems long to engrave. What size is it? What size? It's just like the size of my palm, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I think that. Do you have a 2 watt on wood to show? 2 watt infrared laser is not made to engrave on wood, so
Yeah.
for metals, plastic.
If you there is another guy ask about the comparison sheet of different laser tubes. So maybe you can go to the WeCreat Vision Learn More page and find it. And to be short, 40 watt and 20 watt are more suitable for wood, but 2 watt is very good at for metal and also plastic. And the 2 watt is very intricate, so you can have very detailed and intricate engraving effect.
Yes, such as if you're going
especially for jewelry.
Yeah,
right?
jewelries, and I just thought like
Yes.
you can make jewelries with acrylic
Yeah.
too, some earrings.
And for 40 watts, because it has much higher power, so it can do like deep engraving.
Yes.
You can see the texture deep engraving like this.
Yes.
So
And-
I hope it can.
Yeah, I hope
Can
we
help.
covered all the questions. And if you guys have more questions here that we didn't get covered, don't forget to come to our official customer service for help. So just send your emails at WeCreat@support.com, and that is without the E. So I think.
And we
this
have
is a-
we have telephone.
Yeah, we have phone
We have
numbers
the
too,
phone.
yeah.
The phone service
Yeah, start
for
from May,
support now, so you can call it.
Yes, and I think, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our live stream. And if you have any other questions, don't forget to leave in the comment section down below too. And I think, yeah. Let's see anything else.
I think it's almost.
Yeah, I think that's almost.
And thank you very much for your warm support today.
So thank you. I think this is all for today's live stream. And until next time, keep your creative juices flow. See you.
See you.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.